What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review, home of the Wolfpack. In this episode, we're going to talk about the monetary war that is going on below the surface of the Ukraine war. We are also going to talk about Hedron. It's a new app built on Hex. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into these charts.
You big all sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my chair looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want to 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. Two really stepping like a duplex. You bet never lose change, but I do flex.
Bitcoin on the daily chart, you can see this day's candle right here is below the 21 exponential moving average. It is also below the primary Fibonacci pivot. That is a daily downtrend, and it has been extremely reliable for us. When the 68K top broke this white line, you could see it has been rejecting this white line, staying in a daily downtrend. We have had some crazy volatility because the world has absolutely lost its mind. Now, when the markets open tomorrow, does this mean that we are going to dump further? Well, let's analyze it a little bit. The Russia-Ukraine war is intensifying as Vladimir Putin has raised his nuclear deterrence force to high alert in response to severe and strict NATO sanctions against the Russian economy. The Russian central bank held over 640 billion in foreign exchange reserves as of February 18th. Much of those are held in Western countries like New York, London, and Germany. The effort to freeze or quarantine that money will likely put tremendous pressure on Russia, one of the world's largest economies and nuclear power. This has caused massive fear in the Russian economy, where Russian citizens are in long lines trying to withdraw any bit of money that they can. It's hard to imagine what the end game is for Vladimir Putin in Kiev if he does take the beautiful and historic city. What is he planning to do with it? The Ukrainian people are against him. The entire world is against him. It looks like Mr. Putin is in a no-win scenario. The NATO alliance is threatening to kick Russia out of the SWIFT system. That is the system that settles monetary transactions in between countries. The SWIFT system allows countries to pay for their imports and get paid for their exports. Blocking Russia from the SWIFT system will cause devastating effects to their economy. Even Western politicians admit that this is the absolute nuclear option, and now it looks like they're willing to use it. If Vladimir Putin wants to take this war to its end, come hell or high water, he is going to have to align himself with China. Russia and China have been de-dollarizing over the few years. They want out of the money printing system. You can see by this chart, the Russian Federation has been dumping its dollar reserves and trading them for gold. De-dollarization has been a priority for Russia and China since 2014, when they began expanding economic cooperation following the annexation of Crimea, trying to avoid U.S. sanctions and global monetary dominance.
In this country, control of the U.S. dollar is the key to our wealth. Our entire financialized, debt-based economy rests on the unique privilege of issuing the world's reserve currency. If the U.S. dollar is ever replaced, we are in legitimate trouble.
China is an absolute global superpower. They produce almost everything we consume and also have a lot of gold reserves. And furthermore, they have made a central bank digital currency. Could China and Russia flip the switch and kick USA off of the global reserve standard? That would change the way of life in this country in an unimaginable way. There is more than just a Ukraine war going on. There is a global monetary war going on today.
The Soviet Union? I thought you guys broke up.
Yes, that's what we wanted you to think.
So now, more importantly, let's talk about shitcoins. All right, Bitcoin, it looks like it's dumping off. Obviously, there's fear in the market. These aggressive sanctions were announced over the weekend during the markets being closed. As you know, the Bitcoin and crypto market is fully financialized now behind Wall Street. So what are they going to do when the markets open? There looks like there is some fear. We could dump. Honestly, I don't know. I'm expecting volatility. That's why I believe my trading strategy is the best. I publicly on this channel sold 65K. It went to 60. 69K. Everyone laughed at me, but look at this. So I am USDC heavy. I am ready to buy a dip, but if this thing goes against me, I still have plenty of Bitcoin in the market. I have plenty of ETH in the market. I got Phantom, I got Hex, I got shitcoins, you know. That is the best trading strategy because I can't lose. If we start going to new all-time highs, I'll put in my USDC position and I will still be in massive profits. Guys, it's all portfolio management. The entire market is running confluent. You can look at the Bitcoin chart. It's going to show you the Ethereum chart. It's all pretty much moving together. Let's take a look at Hex. Now, remember, I drew this triangle before this touch. I said that we were going to dump down and touch this trend line, and we did. Okay, this is looking like a descending triangle with the measure move down to about 5 cents to about 1 cent. Okay, so I'm going to be buying that dip because I'm bullish crypto long term. Just look at what's going on with monetary policy in the world. Crypto is here to stay. It could be a safe haven. It has yet to prove its safe haven status. So when we get that capitulation, I got that USDC and I'm going to deploy a lot on Hex. There is a lot of interesting and exciting things going on in the Hex universe. What I'm really excited about is Hedron. Hedron? Anyways, this is a project where you can wrap your Hex into stakes that can be sold as NFTs. As you know, I'm super bullish about NFTs and their capability in the future. So bringing it to the Hex ecosystem is absolutely exciting for me. You can also get free Hedron just by claiming it on your Hex stakes. And guys, all of my Hex stakes are over 600 days at this point. I sold all my liquid Hex at 45 cents. I sold it. Everybody hated me, but I was right. It dumped after that. So you can mint HDRN for free on all of your Hex stakes, and it depends on the maturity of the Hex stake and how many T shares. There is a multiplier bonus that goes down 1% every 10 days for 100 days. So the best strategy is to claim your HDRN at the end of every 10th day. That way you don't have to get slammed and hurt with gas fees. I have like trillions and trillions of these coins because I have so many Hex stakes and they're so mature, and I'm very, very excited about this. Now, here's how it works. Basically, if you have your Hex, now you can't wrap your old stakes. Sorry. Yeah. And I do have 555 Chad stakes that only have 13 years left. So hate me or love me, Hexagons, I'm going to be here for another 13 years, okay? But you can't wrap those stakes, but you can take your new liquid Hex, you could wrap it into a stake, and then you could go ahead and sell that stake, or you could get an advance loan on that stake and then pay it back with interest. This Hedron ecosystem is very, very bullish and exciting for Hex, and which will be forked 1-to-1 on the Pulse Chain system. Definitely, if you have Hex stakes, definitely check out Hedron. And remember, you want to claim at the end of every 10 days to maximize your gains without gas fees crippling you. Yes, I like it, but no, I'm not buying it. You'd have to be a lunatic to buy this thing. I don't know who the hell is buying this thing. For the next 100 days is the inflation phase. Every single day, if I wanted to, I could go claim billions of these tokens, all right? And I could just dump them on the open market. And there is a lot of Hex whales out there, which I'm not claiming to be a Hex whale, but there's a lot of big players out there that can dump on your head. Wait until after the inflation period is over, and then maybe use this product. Just hodl. It's free money. Don't dump it right away. Just wait. Wait on this one. It's long term. Get your Pulse Chain copies and use it. That's what DeFi is made for. Everybody's out here speculating on this stuff, but really, you got to do DeFi. If you want to make money in crypto, you got to use this stuff. Do DeFi. I think we're going to have a wild ride this week. I think that the Ukraine war is going to be wrapped up within a couple days. Either Russia is going to take Kiev, or they're going to come up with something at the negotiating table. I highly doubt the nuclear war is going to happen, but I guess that is a possibility. It'll be very interesting to see where these markets are going to go. I don't think that Russia has the money to continue a prolonged war or an insurgency in Ukraine. They are spending about $15 billion a day on this stupid war, and their economy is absolutely crippled from it. So I think we're going to get this stuff wrapped up. It'll be interesting to see where crypto and the markets go from here. I'll be here on this wild ride with you. So like and subscribe, join the Wolf Pack, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.